Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Phoenix Suns versus the Denver Nuggets. Full game 5. Highlights, reaction, and review. Let's jump right into it, you know what I'm saying? See Michael Porter Jr. getting them started. Like I said before, these were all about adjustments. These games in the playoffs, most of the time, it's just adjustments. You know, you kind of know each other up to this point, especially around game 5. You know what I'm saying? You start getting on each other's nerves. You kind of get used to what guys like to do and how they like to play. So now it's just about adjustments. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, the Nuggets got back to playing defense, which was not that good. You know what I'm saying? In Phoenix, definitely got back. Look at how everybody's picking up their man above the 3-point line. I don't know if you noticed that, but you see everybody picking up their man above the 3-point line. No, you don't see everybody sagging in, taking a low defensive set. They got a high defensive set. You know what I'm saying? And what that does, that was a good effort. Usually Michael Porter Jr. just kind of does that, gets out the way. That's usually what he does on defense. But what I was going to say was playing that high set, put your guys in a little, let that, you know what I'm saying? That's what Michael Porter Jr. likes to do and what he can do. As we see Aaron Gordon in the corner, knocking down the 3. But, it puts your teammates in better position. Michael Porter Jr. once again with the 3. Nothing but net. Better position to be in help position, you know, to do I don't know. It puts you in better position to get there in good time, but as you see, Michael Porter Jr. is just going to olay and get out the way. Nice finish right there by Jamal Murray, who definitely, you know what I'm saying, got back to playing Jamal Murray offensive ball. And what I noticed also in this game, Jamal Murray was on the receiving end of a lot of the passes to score. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was Jokic or whoever. Most of the time it was Jokic, but Jamal Murray was mostly on the receiving end, man, knocking down those shots. So you can definitely see that Coach Malone is making a effort to increase possessions by, in a way, just to get the ball out of Murray's hands and let Murray kind of move off the ball. That way he doesn't dominate the dribble, get us down in the shot clock, get Denver down in the shot clock, where they're forced into a bad shot or maybe even a turnover. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it's just one possession and done, you know, and you're taking all of that time. And if you're doing that a lot, let's say you do that, you know, 6 times over the course of a half or a game, you know what I'm saying? And the other team is getting quicker shots, you know what I'm saying? They can double those possessions every time, you know what I'm saying? You for every 6 of those possessions that you took all that time, they can get, you know, 2 or 3 shots, you know what I'm saying? So you can kind of see it was a conscious effort, you know, to try to help Jamal Murray out as far as, not dominating the ball so much. You know what I'm saying? As you see right there, Michael Porter got the ball up. Phoenix was putting a little pressure, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it difficult. As you see the nice finish, the Nuggets did a good job of being patient as far as getting the good shot as soon as it came. You know what I mean? Like this right here, this is what I mean by being patient, you know, taking the first good shot available, but yet going through their sets and their motions, to get that action going, you know, like this right here. This is what I mean by being patient, actually running through your sets, you know. It kind of annoys me sometimes. You see so many guys before your team can even get in their set, just break the play and kind of do what they want to do. And you see that a lot and often. Yeah, you know, whatever. But for continuity and for keeping the opponent's defense confused and not knowing where it's going to come from, you want to go through your sets, you know, get everybody involved. And then if you can get shots up quickly in your sets. You have different opportunities, different levels, shot here, shot there, at different times. There's multiple opportunities to get a good shot. And then if they take away the first option, go to the second and so forth. The Nuggets did a good job of that. You know what I'm saying? And Pheonix now, let's Pheonix did a good job of countering now. I'm not, in the first half, excuse me. In that first half, they did a good job of countering. As you see, DeAndre Ayton, who I don't think DeAndre Ayton is I don't think he likes the altitude. As you see him finish right there again, I just don't see him. As you look at Jokic. Look at Jokic, just beating Ayton up the floor. Ayton just lagging behind. I think it's the altitude. I want to. Because Ayton wasn't that slow in Pheonix, So I want to say it's the altitude that gets to him. He just can't play in this altitude. And you'd be surprised how many guys feel that way. You'd be surprised how many guys struggle playing in Denver. As you see Jokic right there, just bullying his way in. Nice cut down the middle by Jeff Green. Easy finish. That's just, you're putting so much pressure on the defense because, right on the outside of that cut, if anybody wants to sag in, Jokic is going to make that pass for a three. You know what I'm saying? Just like he made that pass to Jeff. Nice floater right there off the glass. Oh, good rebound. Okay. Just in and out. Nice rebound, though, by Brown to finish up the Jokic miss. As you see Jamal Murray get the ball late in the clock and still make a nice play. I love to see Jamal Murray make the right play, make a good play, and he did it right there with Jokic. I told you that Jamal Murray Jokic pick and roll should be deadly. You know what I'm saying? It should, if Jamal Murray is going to make the right decisions and be able to make quick decisions, because he might. That's what I'm talking about. He might be open right there off the screen as he did off that pass. Running that him and Jokic pick and roll, 1-5 pick and roll. It could be deadly, man, if he has the confidence and the opportunity to shoot it quick. Just like he did on that catch and shoot. Remember when I said earlier, you can tell that Coach Malone did a good job of kind of getting Murray off the ball a lot, to get him opportunities, to get the shots that he likes to take without dominating the ball and taking away from his teammates. You know what I'm saying? Again, you see Murray right there on the block, taking the pass from Jokic. That's good coaching. That's good coaching. You know what I'm saying? You still utilize one of your better offensive players, if not your best offensive player. You keep his head in the game, because remember I also said before that the Nuggets have a couple players. Nice pass and nice finish right there by Aaron Gordon. The Nuggets have a couple players who have a tendency to get in their heads, kind of get in their way. And unfortunately, Coach Malone has to navigate that. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, unfortunately, nice finish right there by Jamal. I mean, unfortunately, because, you want guys to be able to show up, be ready to play, regardless of what's happening in this game or that game, to have a certain professional, motivated attitude, you know what I'm saying, to still, play as hard as they can play and play a certain way on a high level, even if they're not getting the shots or the shots not falling or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, to still try to execute and get out here and play basketball, Sometimes, guys get down, man, and it's, you don't like seeing it, but yet you still have to somehow manage it, navigate it, and still try to win games, and be successful. So it was good to see Coach Malone kind of figure out ways to kind of keep Murray engaged and keep him from putting his head down just because he's missing shots when he has another responsibility, which is to be a playmaker and a leader out there and somebody to run the floor and put pressure on the defense and get his teammates open shots when available. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Jokic does a great job of that, but Jamal should be able to do that at a faster pace. When you're pushing the floor, pushing the ball, trying to push the pace. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, Jokic does a good job of that, as you see him doing a really good job beating Ayton up and down the floor. You know what I'm saying? So, those adjustments were really good. I really, and a lot of those is, small adjustments just to help out the psychological aspect, the mentality of your ball club. You know what I'm saying? And he did. I commend Coach Malone on doing that. You know what I'm saying? That was a very good job to help Jamal Murray stay engaged, stay connected. You know what I'm saying? And perform to the ability that he likes to perform. To get him going. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. I just wish the kid. I just wish the kid had some ability to show some sort of desire and effort on defense. You know what I'm saying? In those situations, when he's in help mode, when he has to drop down and help, and I mean, I know he can jump a little bit. Can he challenge? There's still some things to work on. You know what I'm saying? The Nuggets, for as good as the Nuggets can be and are, there's still some things to work on. And just imagine how much better they could be, Michael Porter Jr. if he was a little more, if he had an appetite, to help out more on defense. We'll just put it that way. You know what I'm saying? If he had the appetite to help out more on defense, getting a couple more rebounds, 2 more rebounds, if he's not going to get a block, maybe, just maybe change his shot. He's 6'9", 6'10", can he get on his tiptoes and make it hard for somebody? I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just seems like, he just gets out the way. You know what I mean? And I just know that was a tough job for Coach Malone to try to hide, some of those tendencies throughout the season, and still produce and get all the wins that they were able to get. So he did a good job of it, because that's hard to do, especially when he's one of your starters. Again, in my opinion, he'd be coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But I know the Nuggets love having that firepower early, as you saw tonight, or in this highlight. Definitely getting, it's good. It's very good when he gets going early. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sets a good tone that the Nuggets like to play, a good pace the Nuggets like to play in. But I think he is probably better served for him to come off the bench, but he probably wouldn't perform the way, to his potential that he could, off the bench, just because, again, we talked about the psychological aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, this is something the Nuggets don't have to worry about, because he is starting and he did a good job in this particular game, and hopefully he can keep it up, and the Nuggets can pull out this series and be ready for the next series. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. If this world were mine.